Hi. Uh, so I was at work. Uh, then the work finally said we've all to go home. Uh, and that's the work shut down. The UK has now went into shutdown along with the rest of the world. Mind you, I still see pictures and images of workers all sitting beside each other. So I came home and a cold started, and first of all I thought it was just hay fever, and I thought, but when the cold started really getting heavy, of course you start thinking, could this be the virus? Uh, Partner starts coming in, masks, goggles. It's not even date night, you know. And gloves, gloves definitely not date night. Uh, and that's when you start thinking, could you affect the family? Could you affect the kids and stuff? So you're wiping things down. And of course, this is the way you should be if you have the cold. If you're sick at all, you should be mindful that you don't pass it on to anybody, because as soon as it's lifted from you, it goes to somebody else, and then you've got to look after that person, and then it can do a whole circle backwards and forwards. Uh, and so when you get sick, you suddenly, I was watching like YouTube people and people that really have it bad in the hospital, and they've got stuff in their arms, and I watch videos of what it does to you, what it does to your lungs. You look up the synopsis uh, of what's involved, what it does to your lungs and stuff. So you get yourself worried, and thankfully I've got my will and stuff like that done. Uh, Meanwhile, as I say, everybody's indoors and easy. And I see reports of people attacking Chinese people, and we can't really blame anybody. We can't blame people over segments of their society. We can't blame countries over there that house terrorists, because we can't label everyone with the same brush, or whatever the phrase is. uh, when you start hearing people like Tom Hanks, Prince Charles, and whatnot have caught it, it brings it home to you. Uh, but it just seems to have came at the right moment when you're talking about uh, global warming. The environment. When you're talking about overcrowded planet. Uh, when you're talking about all these things, you're talking about, should you have kids? How many kids should you have? Because this world's overpopulated. It talks about cows, and vegan burgers, and all of a sudden this disease comes out. It kills thousands. It's killing a lot of older people and stuff. But the best thing probably this has done is it's hopefully, once this is all done, it's united the world and one common enemy. Hopefully, when this is done, we'll have some sort of common rule that goes around the world. I'm talking from the littlest things to like food, hygiene, all the way up to the laws I know religion will get involved in some sort of way, but we should all, after this, come together and look how we can manage the world under the same rules, laws, and everything else. There was reports about being forced to live within your house and live with your families, your in-laws or whatnot, your immediate families. But there's also those stories of women or men, I like to add, living in a house where the other one is the abuser. And for me, for those people that live under those circumstances, but even before this, you're off your head. Get out. It's a shake-up. It's definitely a shake-up. Everything should be looked at now with different eyes. We're slowly looking at the world with different eyes when it comes to cars and electricity and everything else. With the meat that we eat, definitely with the meat that we eat after this small market in China, eating exotic animals or whatnot. I know it might be their culture or their thing, but maybe this is just Earth kicking our butts for mishandling it, mishandling the wildlife, the ecosystem, animals, especially bats that help the world. So, it's there is going to be a time where it's going to, it's like September the 11th or whatever. There's a time before and a time after this virus. I like to see all the police in different countries singing together, singing to the people. You won't get this here. You won't get that here. You'll probably get a lot of sarcastic comments over in the UK. I don't see the police in the UK bringing out guitars and start singing. But at least we can laugh at everybody. The world's joke just now is the toilet paper. I can't believe that's that's everywhere. That has somehow brought us together. The internet has been doing that, but with empathy throughout the world, as people look at other people suffering of the same, and we can all relate to. That has got to be good. That has got to be good, and what's happening just now. The fact that we can empathise with different nations of different colour and everything else. Yeah, and as I say, now as we sit in the house and we hope that we have the cold, there's a little bit of us that has that fear, and we've got to take these things as I look at our own lives as we go through this, and we grasp what really is important in our lives. And I know I have struggled in the past with what's important. I know I've treated my work with the same thing. I've went into it to, this has got to be done. This has got to be done. I panic over this. I panic over that, and it's got nothing. No, never take your work home with you. You got to leave it there. Come home, spend time with the family, and have this quality time. I think this has really been a kick in the ass for all of us. I think for those people, I mean, I've lost my family, and some people go through life without that loss, and I think things like this can broaden our ideas of what really matters in life. So hopefully you'll give a like to this video, and hopefully we'll speak again soon. And so good luck to all those people in their homes, and good luck to your families. All the best to everyone everywhere in the world, and we know we can all get through. Just don't deal in toilet paper, please. Pass it to your neighbour. Thank you.